On June 12th, 2026, the biggest IPO in history of the stock market hit the NASDAQ. Not Aramco, not Alibaba, it's SpaceX, ticker SPCX, a $1.7 trillion valuation on day one. Priced at $135, 4 days later it touched $225.64. For a hot minute, it was worth more than Amazon. Today, it's sitting at around $123, down 45% from the peak, scraping its all-time low. So everyone asks, is SpaceX a great company? That's the wrong question to be asking. Obviously it is. The real question is, does it have a moat, a durable competitive advantage, and is that moat worth more than 85 times its revenue? Here's the mission. 4 moat checks, a competitive scan. The stock's chaotic first 40 days, and evaluation stress test. Watch the bottom of your screen. Every moat we confirm lights up on the scanner. Get ready and strap in. First, what are you actually buying? Because SpaceX in 2026 is 3 different businesses stapled together. And honestly, the rockets might be the least interesting part of the pitch. Engine 1, its launch. In 2025, SpaceX flew 165 orbital missions. The entire planet flew about 325. One company, half of everything that left Earth. Same boosters flying up to 28 times each. Looking at Engine 2, it's Starlink. Around 12 million subscribers in 160 plus markets. $11.4 billion of revenue last year. This is now a majority of the business. The rockets are basically the delivery trucks. Looking at Engine 3, XAI, acquired February 2026. Grok, AI data centers, maybe data centers in space, which is a total wild card. The pitch was basically, what if the rocket company also did AGI? And the market said, say less, and added a couple $100 billion. Quick definition for the new folks who don't understand a moat. A moat is whatever stops the competitors from showing up and eating your margins. Buffett's whole thing. The castle is cool, the water around it is why it keeps you rich. Our pre-flight checklist. Check 1. Cost. Can anyone launch cheaper? Check 2. Network effects. Does Starlink get stronger as it grows? Check 3. The flywheel. Check 4. Government entrenchment. $22 billion of federal receipts. Would like a word. Check 1. Cost. And I need you to see the chart that broke an entire industry. Space shuttle, about $54,500 to put 1 kilogram in low Earth orbit. Falcon 9, which is about $2,700. That's a 95% cost reduction. And Starship, if it works, which is a big if, targets under $100 per kilogram. That's not competing on price. That's an entirely different sport. How? They land the rocket and fly it again, up to 28 times. Rest in peace to rockets are single use. 1957 to 2015, killed by barge landing. And cheap only matters if you can do it consistently. 2025 scoreboard, SpaceX, 165. Second place, China's entire national space program, 68. Everyone else on Earth combined is only 92. One more stat. About 85% of every satellite launched last year rode a SpaceX rocket, including satellites from their own competitors. Let that sink in for a second. Check 2. Network effects. Meet the money printer in orbit. 1 million subscribers in 2022, 2.3 in 2023, 4.6 in 2024, 9 million by the end of 2025, and 12 million by this June. That is what winning looks like on a chart. Over 10,000 Starlink satellites are up there right now. Roughly 65% of every active satellite orbiting Earth belongs to this one company. And Starlink became the first satellite internet service ever to clear 10 billion in 1 year. That's pretty impressive. Here's the network effect. More satellites, better coverage. Better coverage, more subscribers. More subscribers, more cash for more satellites. Amazon's Kuiper is trying to catch up, and it literally had to buy launches on Falcon 9 to do it. Meanwhile, on Earth, rural gamers went from 400 millisecond ping to grinding ranked from a cabin in the woods. That's extreme progress. Check 3. And honestly, this is the whole ball game. Cheap Launch deploys satellites at a cost nobody can touch. About 2/3 of their own launches are Starlink missions. Those satellites generate reoccurring Netflix-style subscription cash. That cash funds starships and more capacity, which makes launches even cheaper. And around we go. To copy this, you don't need a rocket company or a satellite ISP. You need both, plus factories, plus spectrum rights, plus about a decade. The moat isn't any single advantage, it's the whole loop. Check 4, the government. Uncle Sam isn't just a customer, he's a repeat customer. $22 billion in cumulative federal awards, roughly $15 billion from NASA, $7 billion from Defense and Space Force. And the awkward truth, NASA needs SpaceX. American astronauts ride Dragon. There's no equally proven American alternative flying crew today. That dependency is a moat. And the intangibles. The best aerospace engineers on the planet self-select into this company on their own. And the brand is so strong that launches are literally entertainment content now. I mean, I'm making this video, aren't I? Switching cost, government edition. We change providers, but the other rocket is still in PowerPoint. Okay, devil's advocate time. Who can actually challenge this? Are there competitors? Is there competition? Blue Origin. Infinite Bezos money. The new Glenn is real. Genuine threat on a 5 to 10 year horizon. But today's cadence is a fraction of Falcon's. Rocket Lab. Scrappy, credible, beloved by space nerds, but fighting for the medium lift slice, not the crown. China, 68 launches, state funded, moving fast, but locked out of Western commercial payloads. The one that actually matters, Amazon Kuiper, the only competitor with the wallet and a built-in customer base that could genuinely hurt Starlink. If it can ever get enough satellites up. And again, they've bought rides on SpaceX rockets to do it. You cannot write better comedy than that. Now, looking at the stock. Because the stock and the company are two very different stories right now. June 12th, prices at 135. June 16th, prints 225.64 intraday. Peak euphoria. Then gravity. 3 straight red sessions. And a grind down to about 123 today. Near the all-time low. Barely above the IPO price. Day 1, it closed around 161, a $2.1 trillion company, briefly bigger than Amazon and Microsoft. Everyone who bought the top is down 40+% in just 1 month. That's absurd. June 16th, we're so back. June 19th, it's so over. Valuation and risk. Here's where I have to be the adult in the room. Look at this chart. The S&P trades around 3 times sales. Apple, about 9. Nvidia, at peak AI mania, mid 20s. SpaceX, roughly 85 times trailing sales. Market cap, about 1.58 trillion. 2025 revenue, about 18.7 billion. And unlike Apple or Nvidia, SpaceX lost $4.9 billion last year. They had negative earnings. At this price, you're not paying for what SpaceX is. You're paying for Starship working, Starlink hitting 25 million subs, and the XAI story, all landing at the same time. That's not priced for perfection. That's priced for a miracle with a countdown clock. SpaceX calls an exploding rocket a rapid unscheduled disassembly. So here are my rapid unscheduled devaluation risks. 1. Starship must work. The valuation assumes it. 2. Key man risk. One human running 3 of the hardest companies on Earth. 3. 85x sales means any miss becomes a crater. 4. XAI, a capital furnace inside your shareholders' equity. 5. Coupier plus politics. Engineers watching a test flight explode. Great data. Shareholders, great data. Final poll. Cost, go. Network effects, go. Flywheel, go. Government, go. 4 for 4. By the classic framework, this is one of the widest moats in the public market, maybe the widest. But look at the last light, valuation. It's at a very big caution. Because here's the lesson they don't put on the mission patch. A wide moat protects the castle. It does not protect your entry price. You can be completely right about the company and still lose money on the stock. Ask everyone who bought the stock at $225. So, go or no go? Drop your SpaceX price target in the comments. Most unhinged one gets pinned. The like button costs $0 per kilogram. Subscribe for the next deep dive.